And if I'm being honest here, if I'm not already diabetic, I'm gonna be diabetic by the end of this video. What's up, everyone? I'm Dontoni, and recently we received a special package from Neverland, and I'm really excited to try out these magical treats that Tinkerbell sent. It's gonna be awesome. What is that? The Netherlands. Oh, okay, well, I mean, that is disappointing. But regardless, we're going to try the food from the Netherlands. I got a nice assortment of desserts and treats. I just finished dinner, so it's a great time to do that. Also, I want you all to notice my pronunciation. As cultured, I'm an educated man, I'm quite cultured. You guys should be very impressed with all my pronunciations throughout this video. They are spot on. And to start off, we're going to have a delicacy. This is the nectar of the gods. This thing's amazing.
Chocomel.
All right, so with chocomel, we even got a nice little chocomel glass that was sent as well. If I can figure out how to open this container. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. So chocomel, it's like American Yoo-Hoo or Nesquik if it actually was good. I've actually had this before. I bought it on Amazon and it came in a can. So I have not had this, like, in this specific format or jug. But, so I already kind of know what to expect from it. Cheers. Has a very chocolatey aroma. Oh, that is good. So it's literally like, it actually tastes like chocolate. Like, that's the thing I can say, is it really actually truly tastes like chocolate as opposed to Nesquik, which is like water with chocolate flavoring. This should actually taste like chocolate. No surprise, I would give this a 10 out of 10. If you all ever get a chance, definitely have some chocolate mel. It is good. So I'm a little worried that like all these items are going to be a 10 out of 10. Based on that chocolate mel, it's amazing. It tastes so good. And this is all dessert stuff. And I have a sweet tooth like no one's business. And if I'm being honest here, if I'm not already diabetic, I'm going to be diabetic by the end of this video. So I'm a little concerned about that, but we will, we're going to give it a college try. Up next, the first food item.
Beroemde bosvruchtrode Cadillacs.
So we got the Cadillac here, and it comes in a cute little box. I was told by the Dutch friend who sent the package over that if I spoke Dutch, this box would be very humorous, is what I was told. I don't speak Dutch. The box is, it's cool. It comes in a little box, I guess. I don't really understand the humor. It has weird wrapping, so it's a sealed box. The box itself is sealed, and I'm wondering if it reseals or if I'm going to have to, like... How do I open this thing? I'm assuming you just pull on the end. Oh, yep, that's how you open it. Okay. So first impression, it has a very fruity aroma. It looks like a little Swedish fish. I'm actually going to come up to the camera and show you what this looks like. It looks like a little Swedish fish. Looks like a Swedish fish, but it's a car. Now, I'm not going to lie. I am a fan of Swedish fish. I love Swedish fish. It's one of my go-to gummy snacks. This has a very... What fruit is that? It almost smells like raspberry. It's very chewy. Okay, so I'll say this. It's very chewy. If a Swedish fish is like a 5 out of 10 on like the chewy scale, this is like an 8 or a 9. Now, Swedish fish is like a 4 or a 5. This is like a 7 or an 8. It's not rock hard, but you really have to fucking chew it. The taste is great. It's some sort of fruit flavoring. What's it fun extra bonus points is the box, it reseals. Look at that. The box reseals. Easy just by shining the lid. Boom. European innovation. I wish it wasn't so hard. If it had the Swedish fish consistency, that would be like an 8 out of 10. It's a little hard to chew. I'm gonna give it a 6. 6 or 7 out of 10. The flavor is great, it's a little chewy. Up next.
Frambozen de smaak van vroeger.
One that I feel like I will possibly like. And I feel like I've had something similar to this before. Alright, so it comes in a little bag. It looks almost like a little sour berry hard candy. And I feel like I've had something very similar before. You know, like some of those old time candy stores. You guys see them across America and the South, especially. You got a lot of those. I feel like I've had something like this before. It has no scent. It's also a hard candy, so we're gonna give it a shot and see what's up. It has no real flavor. A hint of fruit, like a hint of fruit, but it's not really like it's not like a punch me in the face of flavor. It's fine. I can see like sucking on this. I wording. I can see sticking this in my mouth.
That's what she said.
Anyway, I can see enjoying this maybe, but it's not like a treat. I would say, average. This is like a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 tops. Take a little chocolate melt break. I will say the chocolate melt, it's my favorite. I mean, this honestly, like it. I could, so far, out of the two things I've tried, I could just say fuck it and just enjoy the chocolate melt. The chocolate melt, it's grade A. It's amazing. It's wonderful. It's glorious, even.
Het is al snel. Tijd voor Chocomel.
All right, next item.
Katja biggetjes.
So it comes in a little bag. I remember I was watching Aqua and Sam's review of British food, and they also had a pig. They also had a pig gummy, and I don't understand what is with Europe's obsession with pig gummies. I was told this is a favorite of the Dutch, and the reason for that is because it's like vegetarian or vegan friendly. So like it's a guilt-free. Maybe that's why the pig is like tongue in cheek. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so it looks just like the British one we saw. It's a pig.
It's a pig.
It has some sort of artificial fruit scent. Like it smells like fruit. It's really chewy. That took a while to chew on. Okay, so I'll say this. If a Swedish fish is like a 5 on the chewiness, is that what we said earlier? If the Cadillac is like an 8 or a 9, this would be a 6 or a 7. Probably a 7. Maybe 7, 8 on the chew scale. I don't know what it is about the candy. They're gummy candies from the Netherlands. They all seem to be very chewy. Like, it takes a lot more effort to chew than I would expect. Which is odd. I don't understand that. That's weird. So, like, I mean, you get your chew factor. Maybe you guys have better teeth than I do. Maybe, like, American Dent, we all have Mountain Dew mouth. Maybe that's why. But, like, I gotta say, like, I feel like on some, especially the Cadillac over here, I really feel like I was gonna break a tooth fucking chewing that. The pig's not quite as bad. Flavor, it tastes good. It's like an 8 flavor-wise. It's fruity. It's an ambiguous fruit. I don't know what kind of fruit, but I like it. It tickles the taste buds. I like it. But the chewiness, guys, you all need to get the chew factor down. Some of us have Mountain Dew mouth, and we can't be fucking chewing on hard ass gummies. 6, maybe a 7. Maybe a 7. If I had better dental health, maybe it'd be higher, like an 8 or a 9. We're gonna say a 6 or a 7. We'll go 7. Because it tastes good. Chocolate melt break. Enjoyed the chocolate melt. Cheers. I'm also wearing a chocolate melt beanie that they sent as well. Has a little glass on it. It's pretty cool.
Het is al snel. Tijd voor Chocomel.
And the pom-pom. Up next, we have...
Mini koetjes reep.
So they're individually packaged, which I like first off. Because part of doing this review, I was really concerned. One, I was concerned because we're only taking a small selection. I still have a huge box from Neverland over here, that has many more delicacies. We had to limit it down, right? I mean, I can only eat so much in one sitting. I like that these are individually sealed because I'm worried about. I'm gonna have to use so many Ziploc bags to fucking take care of this. So they're each individually sealed. On the package, it appears to be a chocolate. I'm assuming it has cows on the package. It must be chocolate. I have heard tales of Dutch chocolate being so much better than American chocolate because our chocolate's like overly sweet and sickening. So let's find out. Little segmented pieces of chocolate. Nothing, I'm not going to walk up and show you. It's nothing special in that visually. This is good. If the chocolate melt wasn't already going to be a sign that they know they're chocolate, this is just reinforcement of it. Smooth, it melts in your mouth. It's not too sweet, but it is sweet. It's not a bitter like a dark chocolate. It's definitely a milk chocolate. It's definitely sweet. It's good. Wash it down with some chocolate melt. That is a solid 9 out of 10. I could eat that all day long. Solid 9 out of 10. It's good. They know they're chocolate. All right, so now we're moving along to the battle of the waffles. Up first, we have
Originele stroopwafel.
So this comes in a 2-pack. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've had a stroopwafel before. So this, I'm still gonna take a bite out of it and eat it, but this isn't my first time trying one. They're great. I first had it on an airplane. I don't know why airplanes give stroopwafels even for domestic flights, but like that's where I first had them. They're good. They're solid. I'm expecting this to be, caramelly in the center, a nice soft thin waffle on the top and the bottom, like a little waffle sandwich. Is what I'm expecting this to be. I will come up and show you all in case you've never had one. I'm at the vacuum after this, man. It's making a mess. I will come up and show you what this looks like, though. Ooh. So I already know what to expect from this, but let's give it a go. As expected, it's soft to bite into. It has a little bit of a chew, but not like these gummies chew. It's like easy to chew, soft, sweet. It's great. You can't fuck perfection. It's a 10 out of 10. Standard stroopwafel, 10 out of 10. I'm going in for a second bite. I'm gonna save that for later. So, we have the original stroopwafel. Up next, in the battle of the waffles, we have
Melk chocolade caramel wafels.
So this one's individually packaged, which I like. It's a single serving. The other one had 2, which I'm not as big of a fan of. It's a single serving. Let's see how it is, shall we? So this appears to be just a stroopwafel that's been dipped in milk chocolate. I'm going to come up and show you all. Looks like the caramel kind of pooped out. All right, let's try it. It's crumbly. I'm making a fucking mess. Flavor. It tastes good. It's a little bit messier than the regular stroopwafel, which I don't understand. It's almost like it has a lot more caramel on the inside than a regular waffle, like regular stroopwafel. Also, I made a goddamn mess. I'm making a fucking mess here. It's not bad. I don't think it beats the original though. So I would give this like an 8 out of 10. It tastes good. A little bit of a mess. I wish I knew that ahead of time. Would have had like a plate or a bib or something. You know, I don't like a crumbly snack. Especially a crumbly snack that you don't realize is crumbly upon eating it. Like first eating it. It's a mess. Up next, the final in the three-way battle of the Stroop waffles, we have the
Witte chocolade karamel wafel.
Alright, so this one's white chocolate. It's a single package, single serving, which I like. It stops waste. Especially if you just want a little sweet snack and you're not trying to eat like a bunch of them. It's nice to have a single package. So, kudos to you all. That's a good choice. I will come up and show you all what it looks like, as I have done previously. Also, if we can backpedal for a moment, I literally just found a piece of the chocolate Stroop waffle on the floor. Like, it's way too crumbly. I mean, I almost want to take a point off for that. You can't just surprise me with a crumble-ass fucking snack, man. I mean, I know we're in the gamer basement, but I'm not a pig. We can't have it so sloppy. Alright, trying this now. That is definitely white chocolate on a Stroop waffle. For some reason, this one is infinitely less caramelly than the chocolate. I don't really get that, if I'm being honest with you. I would think they'd be the same. The chocolate, for some reason, had a lot more caramel in the middle. It was a lot crumblier. This one wasn't quite so crumbly. I honestly got no crumbs on the table or on myself. I didn't even make a mess. That's fucking awesome. I don't think it's as good as the original. Still, I do like white chocolate. I'm also not sure if I'm having a sweet overload here as we're just going through this. I think it's so if the chocolate's a 7, if the original's a 10, this is a solid 8 or 9 out of 10. It tastes great, it's really good, but you can't beat the original. So before we continue, we're going back for another chocolate melt break because, you know, I gotta cleanse the palate. I'm not sure how a rich, decadent chocolate drink is cleansing my palate, but, you know. We're already going in full diabetic mode here, so we're just gonna keep it going. Gotta have a little palate cleansing moment here. This really puts like Yoo-Hoo and Nesquik to shame. Like honestly, like if you all could taste what I'm tasting here, this is better than any American chocolate milk I've had. Better than any American chocolate drink I've ever had. The shit is good. All right, moving on. Up next, we have
Mini speculaasjes.
So it comes in a little bag. I'm expecting a crumbly, dry cookie. I've been told that this is really good. You know, this one actually almost didn't make the cut out of the other stuff that we have. I selected one thing that I ended up eating because it didn't make the cut because it's not actually Dutch, it's German. It's like a praline, mascarpone thing with Mozart's face on it. It was very tasty, but irrelevant. So this is here instead. I like this is a resealable bag. This is the first resealable bag that we've had. I don't know why they don't do that or why they haven't for these other things. And I would say out of all the other products I have that we haven't displayed, none of them are resealable bags either. The fuck, Europe. Quite larger than I thought.
Hey, that's what she said.
Ooh. Okay, so it smells like gingerbread. Is what it smells like. I'm going to come out to the camera so you can get a look at it. Little cookie. Smells like gingerbread. Sniff. You can't sniff. Fuck you. Yeah, so I mean, it has a gingerbready kind of smell. Maybe tea. Let's try it. I like it. It's reminiscent of a ginger snap, but not as much ginger. Like, it's almost cinnamony, kind of. It's like a weird mix between like a ginger snap with some like tea flavoring and maybe like more cinnamon. Good crunch to it. I'm a fan. I dig it. I would eat this. I would probably give it like a 7 out of 10. I'm not a big fan of like hard cookies in general. Like I like my cookies to be soft. But I would definitely eat this. Maybe dunking this in some chocolate milk would be good. I don't know. Let's try it. It's not bad dipped in chocolate milk, but I feel like a turd dipped in chocolate milk would taste good anyway, so. All right, up next, we have one that I'm really excited about. It looks really tasty. I feel like it's right up my alley. Down my alley, up my alley. It's in the alley. I think I'm gonna like it.
Reuze mergpijpen met crème en frambozenvulling.
So it comes in a package. This doesn't seem resealable. There is some like tape on here, which I don't know why there's tape on the outside. It doesn't seem to serve any purpose as far as keeping like package integrity. I don't know. Based on the name, I can ascertain that it's going to have marzipan in it and some sort of fruit. I think it's a strawberry filling dipped in chocolate with a little bit of like a cake base. So I think this is going to be fucking awesome. It has a nutrition score on the package, and I think it scored an E. The nutrition score is A, B, C, D, and E, and the E is like big and red and is circled. So this is probably not very nutritious, but all foods fit, and in moderation, it'll be fine. That being said, it scored an E, whatever that means. I don't know. If there's any Dutch people who watch this, let me know about your nutrition score ratings. But apparently it scored an E. So already it's very soft. It almost has like a Twinkie consistency. If it wasn't completely covered in chocolate. That is really, really good. Definitely has a fruit filling. I don't know if I'd say it's strawberry. Definitely is a fruit filling. The mascarpone or whatever on the top is really sweet and nice. The cake is very soft. It's good. I'm gonna eat this whole one. I'm probably gonna regret it later tonight, but I'm gonna eat this whole one. Not the whole package, but this one. It tastes really good. This was amazing. I fully intend at some point to eat all these before they go bad. Very rich, very decadent. This honestly tastes like an American dessert in the sense of sweet factor. A lot of the other stuff we've had today, it's not been nearly as sweet as like what I'm accustomed to. Not this shit. This stuff is sweet as hell. I like it though. That's a 10 out of 10. I can eat that all day long. I would probably die of a sugar overdose, but I could eat it all day long and I would not get sick of it. That's a 10 out of 10. Up next, we have
Windmolens.
So this one comes in a similar box as the Cadillac. And if you recall, what's cool about the Cadillac box is it automatically reseals itself. Like, that's pretty cool. This is also a gummy, so I have a feeling I'm going to think this is way too hard and way too chewy. Also a sealed box. Again, I do like the box kind of function. What I don't know about, though, is after you break this seal and you, like, close the lid, does that really solve any protection? Like, does it really help it preserve? Kind of like a cereal box. Does really closing that tab at the top of the cereal box really fucking do anything for your cereal? I don't think so. All right, so already I opened the lid and I'm getting just like a whiff of various fruits. So this is an assorted fruit gummy, it appears. On the box, it's Wine Gums Met Fruit Smack. So I'm assuming it is a gummy fruit snack, is what I'm assuming the translation is. That's right. Hard as a fucking rock. Like, listen to this. Hard as a rock. Netherlands, man, your gummies are hard as fuck. You all must have some amazing fucking teeth, because I can tell you, my Mountain Dew mouth ass, I feel like I'm gonna break some teeth chewing on this. It tastes great, but fuck, man, I can't eat that. Maybe if I suck on it for a while. Wording. Maybe if I left it in my mouth for a while. Still questionable. Maybe, either way, it's hard as fuck.
That's what she said.
I think I made my point. It's hard as fuck in my mouth.
That's what she said.
I think I made my point on this one. 5 out of 10. The flavor is great. It's too hard. I'm gonna break a fucking tooth. Come on, man. So we got 2 more to review. This next one is a international head-to-head battle. We have the American Kit Kat going up against
KitKat.
Okay, so they're both called Kit Kat. I don't know why I had to pronounce it in, their proper dialect. But they're both fucking Kit Kat. On the surface, these 2 packages look the same. They look the same. The Kit Kat even has English on it, play, break, and win. But then on the back, it is in Dutch. Advertising PlayStation stuff. So, cool. So we're going to take a bite of the American Kit Kat, and then we're going to have a bite of the Dutch Kit Kat, and we're going to compare and contrast. If I had to make a prediction, I would say that the American one is going to be much sweeter. That's probably the only prediction, is I bet you the Dutch one will be a little bit more melt in your mouth. The American one is going to be just probably what we all know as an American chocolate. We have a little piece here. I'm not going to come up and show you. It's a fucking Kit Kat. You all have had one. It's an American Kit Kat. It tastes like a Kit Kat. It's chocolate. It has a crunchy center. Wafer. I don't know what the fuck's inside of it, but, it's there. Now for the Dutch Kit Kat. I'm going to walk this one up and show you. It's a little bit lighter of a color of chocolate. Nope, I'm full of shit. It looks the exact fucking same. I'm not going to walk up there and show you. It looks the same. Never mind. I just compared. It's the fucking same. It smells like chocolate. It pretty much tastes the fucking same. Pretty much. If I had to guess, I bet you it's a tiny bit less sugar. I would try to confirm that, but I don't speak Dutch and I don't know. But I would guess that it's a tiny bit less sugar. Tastes about the same. They're the same. I don't even know what to score it because I'm honestly not a Kit Kat fan. But it's fine. If you like a Kit Kat, this would be the same score that you would score a Kit Kat at home. I don't know. Now, I'm preparing myself for this last one. I was instructed by our Dutch friend who sent this over to do this one last because this is the most Dutch thing that a Dutchman, Dutch woman, Dutch person would eat. And I will have to fact check this. Pause. So I said I had to fact check this because I was about to make a claim. So to show you just the level of detail of this individual, they sent me a whole fucking book that has the name, the Dutch name, the translation, what is it, and additional facts about each item that came in the care package. Really sweet and awesome of them. Goddamn. But up next is
Grachtenpandjes.
Okay, so the fact check. I left you guys hanging there. The reason this is the last thing we're eating is this is the most Dutch thing we could eat out of the list. The average Dutchie eats about 4.5 pounds of black licorice every year. 4.5 pounds. Yes, this is black licorice. I fucking hate black licorice. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's also a gummy, so I imagine this is going to be hard as fuck and taste like shit. I'm going to eat it anyway. Now, if you like black licorice, I'm sure this will be an amazing experience for you. If you like black licorice. If you don't like black licorice, like me, I'm sure this is going to be terrible. Same kind of box. I will say I'm super impressed with these boxes. I gotta say that. The box is fucking awesome. Oh yeah, that is black licorice. The moment I open it, the room has an aroma of black licorice. And it's god awful. Now, I don't know what this is supposed to... I'm going to come show you the shape. Also, again, cool box. It automatically seals back shut. I love that. That is fucking cool as shit. I'm going to come show you the shape of this. Is it like a little Dutch house? Little house? All right. The moment of truth. Ugh. That is black licorice. Ugh. I'll say this. Hate the flavor. Hate the flavor. Flavor's a 1 out of 10. The chewiness is great. Why the fuck aren't the other gummies as chewy as this one? Fuck. If the Cadillac and the Win Mullins were the same consistency of chew as these, those would be fucking winners. Those would be my favorite fucking things. This was very chewy in a good way, like Swedish Fish level, like a 5 out of 10 on the chew factor. Taste is like a 1 out of 10. That's a 2. That's a 2 out of 10. That's fucking disgusting. And there you have it. An assortment of Dutch sweets and snacks. We had some winners. These things were fucking awesome. We had some losers. Black licorice, I don't know how the fuck you all eat 4.5 pounds of this a year, but disgusting. The best winner of all, Chocolamel. This shit is, it's the winner. The hands down winner. If you guys ever go to the Netherlands, get yourself some Chocolamel. Cheers. Thank you. Special thanks to Palantraz for sending over this amazing, and I only showed you guys a small percentage of what we got. I just can't eat all that. I would die. So thank you, Palantraz. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And everyone, if you like the video, like, subscribe, all that shit. I stream on Twitch. The links, all that stuff's going to be below. You know the drill. Thank you all so much. I'll see you guys next time in the next food review. I'm going to go into a sugar coma. Yeah, I'm going to be sick, I'm sure. But for science, it was necessary. Cheers.
Het is al snel. Tijd voor chocomel.